Alright, we are streaming for a whole one day in a row. How's it going? Arduin, how's it going, Bunny? How's it going, Coffee Now? How's everybody doing? Glad that Georgia decided that we're allowed to have power today for who knows how long. I trust nothing anymore. And there's new stuff to unlock. There's at least one new orb. There's a bunch of new relics and some other stuff. And we're gonna try to unlock some things. How's it going, Phantom Shaman? How's it going, Lever Shot? While I'm unlocking things, do I want to try to also unlock higher crucibles? We'll try it. Why not? Arduin, thank you for the 35 months. Relics for who? Relics for lots of people. The only orb that I don't have unlocked is, well, there's two. One is a scenario uncommon orb, and one is a rare Spinventer orb. And then we have all of the other orbs. And then when it comes to relics, there's one common, there's one rare, there's two boss, there's two shop only, and then there's three from other classes, so we're going to be bouncing around with other classes. And then there's secret relics. One where I have to play a specific seed that I don't know, and one where I have to win an orb, or win a run with a particular orb that I don't know. How's it going, Median? But we'll play a regular old round here. Starting with the eyes, pretty good. So we'll do that. Besides coffee this morning, you're having apple cider, so that's that time of the year. That sounds wonderful. Fun is on a 5-stream streak. Oh, you weren't supposed to bounce there. You know what? That'll do. You thought I'd try gunfire today with the new DLC drop? I did hear that the new DLC drop was coming, but I also knew that there was some new stuff in here, and at some point I kind of wanted to do a video on this because they did okay in the past, but I need to have the stuff unlocked first. Not that I'm doing particularly well at the moment. I'm sort of getting beat up here. Coffee Now is also on a 5-stream streak. Thank you. Alright, we're finally out of the first fight. Only lost a third of my health. Oh, hey, look, the new orb. It's a snowball. All snowballs get +0/+1 for every 25 pegs hit. As snowballs hit pegs and gain strength, all snowballs increase in size. Damage and size reset after each battle. Huh. Neat. Well, we gotta take it. So, the job done. Let's see. We can either go to this elite or we can go for the relic. If we go for that relic, we can't hit this elite. So I theoretically should try to hit this elite and then that elite. I can save my money. And I can try to do a lot of question marks. Great. Gotta take free damage because I don't like rocks. Ethereal Peglin. Yeah, I will upgrade my snowball. And the snowball gets more powerful for less pegs hit. Okay. We'll try to go snowballing. How's it going, Phoenix? Oh, it's haggling. I could remove an orb, which is probably the better use of my money. My only thought is I could get the snowball to 3 just in case then one of the next question marks I get is a duplication. How's it going, Everest? And I think I don't take away the Terra Ball, I take away the Pebballs because the Pebballs are nerfed and the Terra Balls, while being small, have more crit damage, if that means anything. Alright, and then we're gonna go right into an elite fight, and then I'll die, and then none of it will matter. I wish I had some extra damage there, but I don't know if I hit enough to make that better. Let's see if we can't use this to hit the refresh. Nope. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. I could feel it. Well, here's where I die. Thank you. I was just like, just hit the refresh. God. We're about to get hit by an elite. Alright. All I gotta do is kill him right now. Easy, right? Just a casual 320 damage. Oh, well. It was good while it lasted. We unlocked something. Then there it was. It wasn't the rare one that's specific to this class yet, so I guess we're gonna stay this class for now. Let's go observe it. How's it going, Cheshire? Filibuster's fine. How's it going, Wraithbow? better. Just trying to hit as much of the money as we can before this guy dies. Well, this is it. Alright. Double damage slimed every 9 pegs hit. Another split orb. And then the copy thing. Let's see what we got coming up here. If I avoid the elites, I can get relic shop. If I'm not feeling confident. And after that last fight, I'm not that confident. Bouncy, though. More bouncy. Alright. That's a sad throw. Trying to do starter relic only runs, but you can only manage to get to Act 3. The game giveth and the game taketh away. I should have known better that I wouldn't go far enough. Well, a refresh is a refresh. And there we go. That's the fight. Don't think I need any of those. There's a new roguelike that's released in an hour or so called Godbreakers. They sent me an email. Like I'd consider looking at it, but it's very it looks very Risk of Rainy. I'm not a big Risk of Rain guy. The closest that I get is the Mega Bonk, so like but maybe, possibly. I don't know. It's more like Windblown if I've ever played that. I don't think I have. Wall bounces damage. More money. More heal with refreshes. I would prefer the heal, but that means that I'm probably not going to get it. I did not get it. Okay, I did at least go get the relic. Alright, post healing is fine. I don't have enough sauce to attempt this. I'm just gonna go the direction that I want. How's it going, Tiny? Pincer maneuver. Is this a new one? I feel like I don't remember this one. Projectile and targeted attack damage is split between the original attack and the additional attack targeting the furthest enemy. Wrapping Spoopmas presents for Mama Tiny. You get Spoopmas presents? projectile and targeted attack damage is split between the original attack and an additional attack targeting the furthest enemy. So that's interesting. Look, I know the season fast approacheth because when I was at the grocery store last, I saw eggnog, and that's the beginning signs of the times. All right. Damage reduction slime. Oh yeah, I forgot that this character wants unique orb, so doubling up on my other orb was a bad idea. Oopsie doops. I'm a fool. A foolish fool. That means I just gotta get rid of that one and fix my mistake. Tiny, I'm definitely with you. I prefer peppermint to pumpkin spice. Every reload gets 6, sure. I went for the gold. Come on, you could hit any of those bombs, I promise. There we go. Something that would sneak in. Oh well. It really wants me to take this two's company. Also, two's company, I just realized got upgraded at some point. ×4 non-negative if peg downgraded. So that wants a weird negative orb deck. That kind of seems neat. How's it going, Sokitsune? We'll save our money. We got a shop coming up. Ouch. Additional crit, sure. How's it going, Manitoba? Sweet potato pie opinions. I don't know if I've had one, but I'd try it. I also agree that sweet potato fries are very good. A bad slime. Whenever a slime peg is downgraded, downgrade it by an additional 3. I'm 5 short from being able to afford it, sadly. You say it's just bad, but we did just see that that slime orb got changed, so it's better when things are downgraded. So there's a build around it. Gonna remove the other split orb to fix my prior error and leave. Wow. That was terrible. That was terrible. Can we stop going down like that freaking obvious gap? Apparently not. I think I might not survive again. Ooh, unless I bricked the game. I win because the game is forfeited. To add another to the tally. Well, let's try that again. What happened? The game couldn't handle it. Oh, come on with that. Man. I'm just the worst. I have so much stuff locked up, like right here. and continue to. God. Well, I don't think we're gonna cheat our way out of this one. And there we go. Alright. And I didn't even unlock stuff. I am officially just the worst. So we're gonna go into baby mode. Where the babies go, because they're babies. And then we'll do stuff this way. I had the difficulty set a little higher because it's expected of me. I play video games for a living. I should win at all times, no matter the circumstances. That's how it is. I don't need any of this. I guess we'll go full Elite Town since we're playing easy mode. How's it going, Orion? This is indeed on the experimental version. Yes. Peglin going to get an update? Yes. It's a marginal update. Just added a couple of other new things. I was also gonna make sure. Oh, that's not exactly how I envisioned that going. Ignore that. Let's see. Maybe we go for the Twos Company thing, and maybe we try to do a negative build just to see what happens. Although we already have the refresh perspective, so maybe we don't do the negative build because we're already diametrically opposed to it. So I guess I'll grab that. Oh, there's a Rainborb. Must try to kill Rainborb before it gets away. Got him. And I got an achievement for it. Oh god, do we... I've already gotten out of this hell of trying to assemble this. I've done it. But, do I do it again? Yeah, what's the worst that can happen, he says. I'm not gonna be seeing a shop anytime soon, so... Just don't put yourself through that again, you've done your time. Look, I don't have to worry about completing it, but just making it is fine. Well, you know what? I didn't want to fight that elite anyway. I absolutely did. I haven't gotten rid of any of my rocks. We can live that rock life. I feel like if you see Dark Obelisk early, and you're not really going for anything else, you could just kind of live the rock life, right? Of course, Bun would say remove the rock, because Bun hates rocks. But I knew that going in. Well, let's do it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Other than all, like, the bad stuff. Good job, Orb. Let's see. Oh, they changed the Orbalisk, where it buffs pebbles and things. That's kind of neat. How's it going, Remedy? Watching this and listening to Linkin Park. Q. Well, I think we're going to offer the Splitorb for going rocks. What about Zelda in parks? I think they're still working on that one. Ganon Park. I prefer Baby Park, everyone's favorite Mario Kart track. Let's go, Gia. Rock but gooder. Hold on to my money, at least for a little bit longer. Whenever a crit is triggered, deal damage to all enemies equal to your orb's crit times number of crits. Or healing slime. It heals 1 when style equals activated. Oh, man. Alright, so... when my style is activated, then we can activate. We'll just go more damage, more better. It's fine. Thank you, buddy. Refresh moves. Like that. Fun getting to lunch. Haha! Whenever a crit is hit, convert 2 pegs into crits. Oh, that'll go great with my Criticus. Oh, it's making all of our rocks sink. We still have a couple of non-rocks. Come on. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to let Pebble level 1 sink. That was sad. Squish. How's it going, Chef? Well, I'm doing a rock build, but I do have an assemble. You know what? It'll be assembled rock build. Here I am, rock me like an assemble. Well, more upgrade stuff. Let's go, Gadgets. Just super overkill on that one guy. I was hoping that would bounce back into a crit of some variety, but alas. line's gonna be hard to hit, isn't it? Well, breaking the line's gonna be hard to hit. Hitting the line is incredibly easy, as I'm showing. Thankfully, this fight's just about over because... Oh, yeah, there we go. Jeez. None of these are rocks. Just get our rocks rocking. The targeted enemy is dealt orb stat times 1.25 damage for every peg activated, but attacks only deal 2 plus bonus damage. Orb stat times 1.25. So this would be good for like a Matryoshka. Theoretically, maybe, potentially. Yeah, it does look like you get 50 gold for skipping these days. That's not bad. We have a lot of peg scaling, which this would just ignore. So this is anti-refreshing perspective and adventuring. So I don't think we take the cactus. Look, you don't need to discard orbs. You got rocks. We're gonna throw rocks at windows. The rocks do extra damage to the mirrors, but the Orbalisk does less. That's interesting. Again, none of these are rocks. Double shop left. But that's the only way to get to the shop anytime soon, so I still might do it. Miss out on one free relic here to svelte the deck a little bit more, potentially. And or buy something new. And there are some of the new stuff I think is shop only. I'm looking for Orbalisks, Pebballs, and Bold Orbs. You are correct. Duplicating all of my orbs isn't bad. If I duplicate a random one, I'm not going to get the one that I want, which is the Orbalisk. So I guess I'm duplicating them all. that'll do. No rocks. Save money for shop. Go left to get more opportunities for money. Take these getters. My camera was blinking. What do you mean by blinking? Going dark for a second. Yeah, I probably should have aimed for the mage, but I then became concerned about a blinking camera. I should have saved the money and not healed, but now I was scared. I don't know if I'm terribly familiar with this particular layout. Also, that's a chunky knight right there. I bet you I can drop chandeliers on people's heads. Ah, yeah. Oh, well, I dropped the chandelier on those guys' heads, and they should be dead. Okay, 120 gold. Nothing new here. We have the gunpowder, so the short fuse is probably pretty good. But I think I still want to save my money for the next shop, just in case something new is here. Hey, look, it's the bad slime. It's actively not going to help us. In fact, it will hurt us. Although, we're not downgrading slimes. But I need to buy it to unlock it, so... Active downgrades ahoy. Alright, that'll do some good damage. And then I'll do the rest of the damage. Don't necessarily have a shop coming up, so we'll take the heal. Previously thrown bombs will now refresh as bombs. or every prime number drop pierces an additional enemy. I mean, the name makes more sense, but it is less good than it used to be. Alright. The bomb thing did make it more bomb. Deal extra damage as long as your orbs are in flight. Sure. If I had gotten the bombs explode in one hit thing, this would be free, but I didn't take that. And I want to go right, so... Ouch. Well, while we have the assemble, might as well keep assembling. The old peg bag is always nice. Alright, Rainbow Slime, you've met your match. And then... trying to get as much of this money back as we can. Perfect. I don't have an egg for you, sir. Let's go on 8 war. Do I rat him out? Yeah, we'll just take the bribe. Of course it's cheese. If I had the egg, this event wouldn't show up. I'll have you know that there's an achievement for bringing the egg to him, and I have it. And I got it today because it remembered that I did it in the past, and it gave me the achievement now because presumably the achievement didn't exist before. You're so painterly. If I was a painter, I would be painterly. Getting kind of beat up here. And I got something from the paintings, just as I planned. Oh, it's a new relic. Every shot has +1 multi-ball, but attacks get -2, -3. Okay. I like that. Alright, we're fighting the QR code. How's it going, Louie Foxy? With your sleepiness. All that, no refreshes. All that, no bombs. 1 bomb. All that, 1 bomb. This one doesn't matter, so we should just try to get what money we got. We got $1. So many refreshes, we can't hit any of them. So many pegs, we can't hit any of them. How's it going, Sully? I think we still want to go to the shop because I think there might be another shop unique relic. Playing a little Spell Brigade update. I think that's probably what I'm going to stream next Tuesday. Make sure that Scott's around. Shop 4 right at the bottom too. Yeah, but I just want many opportunities for that as possible. Oh, speaking of shop, this doesn't count, but it could. Is the stream struggling? Okay, hold on. I'll wait for Twitch to catch up. It's not my power this time. I'll hold. I don't trust nothing. Hi, bye, Mr. Birdman. Yeah, Sally, be around on Tuesday, and that will very likely be a thing. Yeah, that's always fine. Alright, we'll sneak out. Take it easy, Sally. All about to contribute to damage, sure. We got half of the dream team set up. Oh, I just needed to hit the bomb more. Always with the bombs. We'll just save that money. I guess we'll still go down the right side for more shop action. Good old unicorn horn. Uh-oh. Why did I risk that when I knew that there was a shop on the line? Oh well. Because I'm a foolish fool. Who is foolishly foolish. Also, I'm unfamiliar with this particular one. Oh, the refresh did not do anything to all the floaty bits and baubles. Now the Omega Orb sounds interesting with the bad slime. Pegs acting out particles in the state of matter there? A little bit, yeah. It's weird that how on these rock builds I never find a bold orb. They just cease to be. Oh, it's a new orb. It's the Spin Docked orb. I have to take it. Every one downgraded peg hit is multiplied by -3 and you heal 1. So there's a real, like, downer build. Well, I have to add it. So I have a lot of badness. But I don't have the stuff to change it into goodness yet. I think I already have that. So, overflow or echo 10. I think I prefer overflow. Alright, and then to fight the QR code. That one rock was fighting for his life. That rock kind of gave up early. Where? Gabe, thank you. And it's over. It turns out I can win the game on baby mode. How's it going, Dutch Order? We unlocked a couple of things. Alright, so now if we look at the unlocks, there's the snowball. There's the spin docked orb, which is a rare. So that's all of the new orbs unlocked and done. And then there's our good slime to go with our bad slime. We're still missing a common relic, a rare relic, a boss relic, a shop only relic. The bad slime is a shop only relic, but there's another one. It can only be found on shops on this character, so it's still this character specific. And then 3 relics from another class. I think you can still unlock things when you see them and not necessarily in like a real run. So I could try to just make a weird negative deck just to try it out. Let's see, Omega Orb has negative. There's not that many things that have it, as far as I can tell. I mean, Spin Doctor Orb. Yeah, we need the Two's Company, for sure. Was there any other ones that interact with negative numbers on pegs? Maybe not. From other classes. Sure, Bud was excited about the snowball. It did seem that way. Except for the fact that as soon as I got it, I immediately died. Let's see. Let's see, we definitely want bad slime here. We still don't know what that one is yet. I don't know if that's going to help us or not. It's just, we'll drop a lot of stuff and see what happens. Daisy Zelly. Let's see. Any of these do more negative on the pegs? Don't think so. This isn't bad. You know what? We'll just do something like this. Just something wild. Achievement unlocks and Crucible progress will be disabled. I've been able to unlock stuff that I find new with the custom start before, but maybe they changed that. That would be sad. Eh, I'll still do one run with it just to see what happens. You know what, I'll even skip this first relic. I just want to see what happens with negative number shenanigans. Okay. Master Graphics Shell got changed. It did. It makes the little tiny things now. Let's see. Maybe we'll go full left for Elite Relic. Never mind, I lied. Change of plans. Can get the egg. That's a pretty good one. Alright then. We do have a shop coming up, so I'm going to save my money. I don't know what this does with Go for Gold, or not Go for Gold, with Tender Cactus. I guess this just gives me a little bit of a head start. It should work just the same, probably, maybe. I would have loved to hit a refresh there. Perfect. Aha! We found the other thing. Collusion detection. Prices that scale up with each purchase remain fixed at their initial price. Well, I have to buy that. And there's a couple more spin duct orbs if I want to lean into that. remove orb won't get more expensive, which is nice. Orb removal should always be 30 now, yes. Hopefully. Ideally. Perhaps. Maybe. Do I get the other spin docked orb? Yeah, I'll get the second one. I won't even go to the second shop because it's like I could check to see if it's doing what we think it's doing, but I don't have the money. Anyway, we'll see another shop eventually, I'm sure. Good night, Chef. Yes, the spin docked orb is making my negatives much more positives. Which is fine. Oh, even the upgrade doesn't change on this screen, too. That's locked at 25. Oh, I thought it was potentially just going to be just shop stuff locked in. That's pretty nice, actually. How's it going, Aces? Oops, I just clicked. Oh, everything's so wibbly wobbly. Well, got all the remaining money, so that went about as good as it could have went. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess I have the extra spin docked orb, so I guess that's the one that's gonna go. Perfect. Hey, look, I could have got another Two's Company immediately. Actually, I couldn't because I couldn't afford it because I got no money. Prime Rod of Frost, welcome back. And also, freaking Leshy every ding dong time. Got him. Your current shot's total damage is dealt to the target every 3 money collected, but you can no longer obtain money from pegboards. Yeah, that was probably fine. Oh, we got the wall. Got him. I feel like for what I'm doing, the spin doctor orb is entirely useless, but that won't stop me. Actually, I should have went right for the extra question marks because I do have the egg. The mantle is carrying. I think the Omega Orb is carrying, actually. Ouch. Ouch. I got plenty of money. I'll go to the shop. Okay. I don't need to remove anything because I barely have anything. Oh, another one that I'm not entirely familiar with. Just win immediately. I get the golden orb. Do we want the gorb? Eh. I'd love to go right, but who knows where I'm going. Hey, we went right. We got 2 eggs. Ideally, I guess we want to go right because it's got 2 question marks. We got bounciness. Why? Again, I was like, I want to go right, but what if I just gamble for no reason? Well, now I have eggs for no reason. And they're right next to each other, so I have to throw 1 egg. fact, I'll throw both eggs because I've missed my cake opportunity. My cake-opportunity. You think just once randomly I might not fall into the fire. Jeez. We spin some doctors there. And then we're gonna spin some doctors here. Oh, and he's dead. Oh, another new one. Bombs deal 3x damage, but only damage the targeted enemy. Dude, sure. Perfect. And spend some doctors and then murder. I don't know if critting does anything in this particular instance. Just get the refresh in. There we go. I mean, a relic is a relic. Sure. This one map is just chaos. Got it. Forest boss. That's not Leshy. I'm in. And he's out. How does pincer maneuver work with the tender cactus? Well, that's just specifically the attack damage. So I think the 2 damage would just get split between 1 and 1. So it wouldn't really matter. So maybe I just recombobulate. Well, this is targeted attack damage as well. But it does say attack damage. You know, I'm going to grab it just for the science. I'm pretty sure it's just going to do 1 and 1 to everybody, but there's only one way to know for sure. And that's through science. Got him. Did anyone notice what happened there? Because I wasn't really looking. Oh, there's a triple shop here, and I have so much money. I think that's going to be the play. Randomly remove half my orbs, or get a mirror orb. I mean, I did double my orbs, so if I take away half my orbs, theoretically I'll be back to where I started. Take it easy, Tiny. Have a great day. Okay. Grab a couple of those. Grab a couple of these. Maybe one of those. Means I should have got the assault last time, but alas. How's it going, Shiaro? The damage from the tender cactus was not split. Yeah. That is pretty much how I assumed it was going to go. If any of these guys survive... we broke the game again. Let's try that one more time. Alright, we're gonna go a little less hard. Yeah, one damage and 1 damage. Which is what I assumed. Perfect. All right. Oh, what a perfect time to get the eye of the turtle. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Refreshes are not in the most convenient of locations, but we got there. Alright. And now to fight the Minesweeper. I know where the refreshes are. I didn't hit them, but I know where they are. And there we go. Boss down, and then most of his friends down. And we unlocked a couple more relics. So, still have a common one. We still have a rare one. We now have all of the boss relics. We have all the shop-only relics. And then we have a couple other relics from other classes. That relic isn't necessarily for our class. That relic isn't necessarily for our class. So what if we look at the knight? Yeah, he's got 2 in the common section. 1 in the rare still. And then there's 2 from other classes that aren't from him, but he did have 1 of them, so we'll do knight next here. You know what? We'll stick on the Crucible 8 just for funsies. Hey, look! I found one of the new ones. It's a big fish. Orbs that are larger than the standard orb size deal damage equal to the number of owned large orbs to the targeted enemy for each hit. So I want to find large orbs. So it's Bold Orb. That's there's a couple. So we're just going for big orbs. Orbs. Yeah, horrible. Is Matryorbchka a bigger orb these days? Back in my day, it was a normal sized orb. I mean, I agree that it being bigger and making smaller ones makes a whole lot of sense thematically. It's just, I remember it not being that way. Is there a way to know if an orb is bigger than average? without just having the innate game knowledge. Because I think all of these orbs are normal-sized orbs, but it does come to my attention that I don't necessarily know innately. It should say it's big. Alright, relic, lots of question marks. Elite, relic shop. Sure. Grabby Hand doing extra damage to flying enemies, I don't think used to be the case. I guess we can just remove a rock. And then just keep on keeping on. Oh, the gold guy immediately. 15 gold to upgrade an orb. Just take damage to get money, or give away all of my money to get the gold orb. Is the gold orb a bigger orb? Getting the gold orb early is probably the way to go, right? Okay. No special effects, electromagnet, chopping, bolic. None of these are big. I should have upgraded my gold orb, actually. Oh well. Every time, that has the worst bounce in the world. Ah, Boldorb, it's big. It's heavy, it's rock. We need to upgrade that to 3 as soon as possible. No matter which way I go as an elite, so just try to make as much money as I can. It bounced horribly, and I got $1 because I can't have nice things. Need some damage increases to make the gold orb do some damage. Yeah, but he's there for my economy, mostly. I don't know why I thought that was gonna bounce back and play nice. Don't worry, I'll just throw a bunch of things into the ether until I finally get that freaking thing. Oh, I think that's it. Continue. Yeah. We'll go shop. The second shop, specifically. Okay. Remove an orb or remove all orbs? I think just getting rid of more rocks. Thanks. Daisy Wraith Boat! Please go to the shop. Oh, jeez. Are any of you big? The buckle orb is big. Haha. Really? Freaking really? This is... Why does the game hate me? Can someone tell me? Is it always the same three? I'm curious. It does appear to be always the same three. Well, I guess it was real, Gold Orb. Believe in the egg that believes in you, I guess. The refresh is back here and it's really annoying to hit. And I'll never hit it for the frickin' rest of my ding-dong days. Oh, God, I'm just a worthless piece of crap. God, this fight is the worst. Don't worry, though. I'll be dead soon. Or he will. Kinetic meteorite's fine. Need to find more big orbs. Real bad at stuff. Okay, we're gonna bounce around. We're gonna hit some things. We're gonna not hit anything of super consequence. Alright. We got him. Nothing here is bigger than average. If I go right, I can either do relic or shop, and then another bonus relic. And then there's a shop elite mid. Or, since I have the eggs, I go triple question mark. If I go right, that's mostly question marks with one shop and one thing there. So, yeah. Go for the cake dream. We're gonna fight because I don't want the rocks this time around. Alright. Bull dwarf, do your thing. And that one didn't do your thing quite enough. None of you are bigger than average. I do not want to do random navigation. Thank you very much. Oh god, the meteorite means that I guess I'm not going to the shop. Oh, angry Peglin. Well, I still have a rock to get rid of, so that's fine. Super boots is fine. Extra question mark by going over here. Ha ha! Cake. It's not a lie. Hand over the egg. Give me the cake. If I did not already have achievement, I would have achieved it. Now we'll go to the shop. There's the collusion protection. Let's see. Nothing extra big here. Counterfeit crits could be okay. This theory, if I bought this would make my orb removal cheaper, because it does say fixed at their initial price, not what it currently is. That said, I don't know if I want to remove the sphere at the moment. It's not big, and I want only big things, but I also don't necessarily just want two things in my deck and without the buckler. What's the worst that can happen? Other than all the bad stuff. Yes, but set up today's video. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody wants that. What was today's video? Oh yeah, this one was a good one. I like this game. And now, in a sec. This guy's getting so much armor, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, and another buckle orb. That's perfect. Pumpkin. My big fish is being bigger and fishier than ever. Now we're just gaining a bunch of armor here. And we constantly ping away. Oh, and then it gets stuck. That's not good. The big fish is orbs that are larger than the standard orb size, deal damage equal to the number of owned large orbs to the target for every peg hit. So, and all these are big boy orbs. So every time I hit a peg, the enemy gets hit for 3. Might have to start trying to do something about these guys here. Oh, come on with that. Really? I can, because if I target them, then my big fish damage will do damage to them. See? But my bounces aren't bouncing, so that's my only current problem. Alright. So I guess we'll just keep these paintings targeted, mostly. That was impressive in its ineptitude. I don't do a lot of damage. That's my one big problem. And my armor can only block so much. I think I'm probably gonna die here. I don't think I have enough, and I'm just getting slowly slurped down. The problem is this is spinfection. Wow, and throws like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead now, so I guess I'm just gonna try to get as much damage up to the boss as I can. Yeah, I'm super dead. Well, I unlocked the big fish, and I'm a big loser. How's it? What was that? That was one of the custom ones, I think, for him specifically. That does mean that there's more. Well, I think I can get everything I need with a regular Peglin, so we'll go to that. How's it going, King Taltia? Let's grab some early super boots. Hey, look, another Bucklorb. Maybe I'll get a big fish again, and I can live the dream. Refresh some more. All the refreshes are not in the most convenient places anymore. Alright. Nothing is incredibly big here. There's a shop that I can get there, but if I ignore the shops, I can get 2 elites. In which case, I'll do that. Well, that could have been better. And also, could have been better. Right. Try to take out the bats nice and early. Because of that nonsense. You know, that's great job, me. There, find the refresh. Bat nearly healed to full. Alright. The bat is dead. Hey, we finally hit a bomb. Now this dagger wants to do frickin' Circus Olay tricks when it's not as necessary. Meh. Don't know why I bother trying to navigate and get things at the same time. Alright. Get a little bit of money. Nothing I need here. Nothing I need to upgrade right now. We'll just dive in there to make sure I don't navigate wrong. 3 refreshes from a circle, or don't die once. Knowing me, I probably need the don't die once. Roll all the way there. Slope to hit the crit. I did not. That was sad and depressing. As was that. That is just a rock. Meh. Keep holding on to our money for future shop that may or may not be one of those ones down there. Maybe, possibly. Remove a rock. Yeah, sure, pocket sand, why not? Ground guard can definitely save me. I could save my money for a future shop and just get the 2 elites. Assuming I don't die about it. Oh yeah, the Bucklorp can't hit those guys. It can't hit that guy specifically. Now I throw it, and this will hit all the slimes. Not well. Speaking of not well, don't worry, they're blind. Oh, there's a rainbow splime. A rainbow splime. Yep. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it in time. Well, that'll help a little bit. Oh, well, the fight's over. Well, the fight's not over because these guys still exist. Alright, can I kill you? Oh, maybe? Oh, I got one more shot. One more opportunity, Mom Spaghetti. Wow. And I failed. Like a failure. Why do I even bother trying to navigate to things that I want? These will hit nobody. I'll still get the armor. Okay. Oh, the old Orbalisk. None of these are big. I wanna find that big fish again. I wanna believe in my heart. Isn't big fish just a night thing? I think the normal Peglin can also get it, because he can get most things. But knowing me, I could be wrong and just wasting my time and everyone else's time. It's all possible. Nay, probable. I'm inside the blob now. How did I miss that refresh? How did I miss that refresh? He's got 210 blind and he's still hitting me. He's got a 210% chance to miss, and I've been hit. He hit me again. I just feel like I need to call shenanigans here. I'm going to die. Because just everything is the worst. God, I can't for the life of me. The God. Just... No, just... I should just end the stream there. God, that was the worst thing that I've ever done in my entire life. Just... Hey, look, fish. But I can't get the fish because I gotta get the Froggo amulet. Gain 3 max health whenever an orb is added to your deck. Freaking, I don't know what I want to do. If anything, continue. I don't need nothing here. Another buckle orb. If we can keep trying our big fish dreams, even though we gave it up already and everything is bad and I'm terrible. the frog makes a frog noise. Man, maybe I just remove all my orbs and I just frickin' go wild. You know what? There, it's a new orb. The frogged. I can remove my Orbalisk. And then I can just keel over and explode because I don't have the cheese. So is it just me or did they make the Orbalisk weaker than it used to be? I feel like I remember feeling a little stronger, but I could be wrong. Whenever you reload, gain 2 more circle. Activate nearby pegs when detonated. I have 1 orb, but I have to use it 4 times or take damage. Enhanced gunpowder is good all the time, at least. So, eh. Every 4 question mark nodes will be a chest. Chance to relics appear in chests increased. Increase your held money by 20% when entering a question mark node. Sprouting some investment happens every time. Orbird stories every 4. that's exactly what I assumed was going to happen. Ouch. Okay. Every 3 times a crit is triggered, gain 1 finesse. Whenever you lose health, deal 7 times that amount of damage to all enemies. When applying Bramble, apply Blind. When applying Blind, do an unbramble enemy, apply Bramble. That would have worked well with our Pocket Sand that we had a minute ago, but... yeah, the Ring of Pain is much better than it used to be. We have 2 additional crits, so... The Maui Flower could give us some extra crit damage. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I don't need your egg. But I don't not need your egg. Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to do it for the frog. It was a frog egg. Oh, there's the Pocket Sand if I ended up taking the other thing, but alas. Short Fuse plus Enhanced Gunpowder is pretty good. Doesn't really matter which way we go here. How's it going good today? Perfect. Is it also perfect? Just how I envisioned it. Okay, don't need any of this stuff. Ouch. Shooting these frickin' gaps like a professional. The mole gets angry if you hit the tree now. Yeah. It's his home. Well, now there's no more tree to be mad about. And now there's no more mole to be mad about. Attacks deal 2x damage, but every peg activated gets downgraded. Oh, I should have had that when I was doing the downgrade build thingy. Bombs deal less damage. I'm probably okay with that. I have enhanced gunpowder and short fuse, so the enhanced gunpowder is at least a 10 hitting the other peg, so it still makes it useful. And piercing is always really nice. I will find the dumbest ways to dunk a ball every time. It's impressive. Save the egg. You know what? We'll grab a summoning circle. And I think we want to go right here. Echo chamber here is good. I agree. This is gonna summon 3 eggs? It sure did. I found a way to egg without egging. What on earth was that? Guys, can you stick to the frickin' program here? What about gadgets? Shop coming up. I'll hold my money. And then just dunk myself instead. Shot it at crits, missed all of them. Spinfection, Belusion. I'll do a safety heal. Whee! Alright. And that does super juice my Echo that I've just wasted because I missed the crit and then I did it again. Oh no. Hit a crit. miraculous. God, I am just Garbogio. Whenever you defeat a non-minion enemy... Oh yeah, this changed completely. Whenever you defeat a non-minion enemy, convert one peg into something that increases your max health by 1 when activated. Also, it no longer has a name. The time to grind has been erased from history. How's it going, Sunjin? Oh, we're kind of going for a max health situation, so we'll grab it. Let's see. Heal 15% of your max health for every 100 gold collected. Just get more gold. Yeah, the goggles aren't bad. There's a part of me that wants to maybe just get all 3 of them. There's another shop down that way, which is probably the way I'd want to go. If this is not the chef, then I can pretty much throw out the egg, I think. Alright, I'm gonna throw out the egg. More crit stuff, or just more refresh stuff. We'll get the refresh stuff. I have the sauce to gamble here, I think. Yeah, boosh. Attacks get increasing damage multiplier based on the number of pegs removed, or counterfeit crits, which goes well with my Maui flower situation, so we'll do that. Less familiar with this one. I would have liked it if I was aimed there, thank you. There we go. Didn't quite get some of the extra health things. want to go left. So naturally the game is going to, okay, we can do that, that's fine. All right, we won't mess with it anymore. Sure, more navigation money. Oh, and we're back to this fight. How did I miss all of that? My shots would be impressive if they weren't so impressive. How's it going, Bara? I would love to drink, but I did recently just finish my drink. But at my next earliest opportunity, drinks will be drunk. Each crit triggered for projectile attack causing to pierce an additional enemy. I already have a level of piercing, do I not? Or was that from a different run? What's... Newer will have a backup drink in case you show up. Well, it's so much drink. I have piercing. What's giving me piercing? Oh yeah, it's the safety things. It's to pierce 2 additional enemies. So this would give me more of that. Yeah, I'll just take the Sash of Focus though. Targeted attacks also hit nearby enemies. I don't know if any of my attacks count as targeted. That said, I'll buy 3 of them because I can. Yeah, attacks like lightning and stuff like that. Ah, more frog, more toad to go with my frog. Well, missed that bomb. Andrews, I can't get yelled at for videos twice in one day. That's too much. Also, I'm just not hitting this person at all. Maybe I should just focus on just boss murder before I die. Enjoying Novadrift videos lately? Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you like them. to... I just want to hit this frickin' bomb. Never just was the reason why you subbed to me on YouTube in the first place. I would argue that's probably most people. Don't you feel not special? It's fine. Nova Drift was the thing that really got us rolling, as it were. Thankfully, I think I'm about to be out of this fight, which is good because this fight is awful. Perfect. Matryoshka. What did I enjoy making on the channel the most so far in terms of series? Probably something that didn't actually do well on the channel. Like, early days we've played some RPGs and we've done some other stuff like that. And I enjoy doing that kind of stuff, but nobody enjoys watching it. Is there a build we've not done yet in Nova Drift? Doubtful. Someone will be like, actually, you haven't done this exact variant of it. We've done close enough. We've done every gosh darn thing in that game. Man, I really dodged all the crits there. Not seeing me do a Zap Flak. I'm positive that I've done it, whether it's on YouTube or if it's on stream or something. Nearly 100% guarantee. You like Chrono Trigger and you liked Ghost Trick? Well, I'm glad because I like those too. Just had the lava scream flashback. My pleasure. Also, we're going for crazy max health. I feel like it would be criminal if I didn't take the wall chicken and then the apple if I see it. Perfect. I'm glad you liked F in February. You and me and James. And probably Bunny. Probably the only 4 people. voting for it to be a regular event is respectable, but needing views to survive is also a thing I have to consider. Saying there's a full 0% chance it comes back unless something drastic changes on the channel and we start making traction on stuff that isn't very specifically indie roguelikes, and most of those being very specifically space oriented. We did very briefly play Inscription. It did not do well, so we stopped. Most things, if you're wondering why we played something and then don't play it anymore, it's because it didn't do well. A tale as old as time. How's it going, Nebula T? Hey, Matryoshka. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can go to the shop about it. Yeah, money. Oh, well, now that our rock game is gone, they're like, Sling and Orbalus, go. Of course. Why would you ever want to go the way I want to go? You know what? Another Matryoshka. Why not? Let's live a little. Alright, now let's launch lots of things. Perfect. Got him. Would I play fighting games? Not only would I play fighting games, we have, in the very distant past, played fighting games on the channel. But, again, as with all things, not that many people want to watch us play. Need to go back and complete River City Girls too. Yeah, it's just one of many things. Depending on certain things, I want to see if James and or Scott would be interested in playing Absalom now that that's out, because I have a copy of it, but then they would need a copy to do co-op, and it's not the cheapest game in the world, so it's not something that I would be like, let's just do it on a whim. I don't want to make sure that they'd want to do it. And I think James would, but again, money. I don't know about Scott. I'd have to ask him. Have you ever told us how many views is the minimum to pass your does it work on the channel test? It's usually a percentage of other things, and it varies over time because views have changed over the course of time. So it's not a hard and fast number. Got him. There. Alright. Done. You know what? Let's get real done with it. Yep, turns out Matt Drips are still good. And we unlocked exactly one new thing. Yep. Rounds did do quite well for a while. Another thing, even when games do fairly well, sometimes me and James just run a little dry on it, and we just go, Rounds was one of those where Rounds was doing good pretty much up until we stopped playing it, but we played it enough, and just the thoughts of trying to search for new mods all the time to keep it interesting and all that, it just got to be too much, so we stopped doing it after a while. I'm gonna be honest, up until like a new update comes out, I say I'm getting there on Nova Drift. I've been there for a little while. Not a knock on Nova Drift, it's just that we've been playing it for years and years and years. And then when it comes to a lot of the games that I want to play just for me, I get away with playing a lot of them on stream as long as I spread them out. So I've been playing a fair amount of the RPGs that I like on stream every couple of months. I can't do it too often because naturally they get less views than everything else, because of course they do. And then beyond that, it's just trying to play new roguelikes because they do well and they're new and interesting, and then we see how well they do, and if they do well enough and there's enough new content, we'll go back. Like We got a lot of mileage out of like Magicraft. Whenever there's new characters in Dungeon Crawler, we do that. When there's some new stuff here in Peglin, we do that. Stuff like that. But when your livelihood is banked on how good videos do, sometimes you gotta make compromises. Do we ever do Undermine on the channel? I don't know. Uncertain. There's enough going on where we try new stuff all the time. I don't recognize them all by name. Maybe not. Let's see. Just finding the new games to play can sometimes be daunting. Right now is actually a good time because Steam Next Fest, there's 1,000 different games, and a lot of them send me emails about stuff, so I usually have a lot going on there. But then I always have to, I try to vet them as best I can. If it's like a bunch of like AI slop or something, I don't want to have anything to do with that. I have to try to find things that I think will work well for the channel, that I think me and James will enjoy. And then after that, we do the video, and then I upload it, and then I have to pray that the music isn't copywritten, and if it is, then I have to change it and re-upload it with some new music. Spoiler warning, I believe Sunday's video is going to have alternative music for that exact reason. The moral of the story is YouTube is a fun hobby when it's a hobby. When it becomes your job, it's still fun. I'm not going to say, oh, woe is me, all this stuff I gotta do. At the end of the day, I'm playing video games for a living. I'm not complaining too loudly. But sometimes there's compromises to be made. And with all of that yapping and dialogue, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time for another run. Maybe we'll do like a hyper-aggressive superpower run. Is it possible to make it a hobby again? If I got another job to supplement my income, maybe. But this is what I do full-time, all day. Or if I win the lottery. Yeah, that'd be nice too. Let's see here. Let's go with just doing silly things here. That, we'll grab that. We'll grab you. Is there any other multi-ball shenanigans around here? I guess you, but you're temporary and you're squirrely. Let's see, don't you have multi-ball? Meh, that's good enough. Hero backpack. Well, I don't need it to be more powerful. I just want more pegs and things to hit with the snowballs. Because this is just going to be a silly game for silliness. Like, I'll even skip the opening relic. couldn't play games like you do for a job, your desire to play any given thing changes all the time. See, that's the trick. If you're doing it for a job, desire has very little to do with it sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Yeah, we don't have a ton of damage initially. Snowballs are little snow specks. Am I not hitting the prerequisite amount for the upgrades? Maybe I'm not. That could be a shop for a little while. I'll just work on getting these upgraded. You know what? I didn't want that relic anyway. Or to go to the elite after the relic. That'd be terrible. Who would want that? This one's actually doing a little bit of damage. Oh, the snowballs can't hit the sky. That's problematic. It does not say that in their description, so I would like a recount. Well, alright then. We're just going to ignore that, because it's never going to be a problem for us, right? If we ignore the problem, it'll go away. I just realized we already can't win. Because this is nothing but bats. And now we're out of bombs. So, it's a good run. And, yeah, the rock doesn't do enough damage to do anything. Alright, well, we learned a valuable lesson about snowballs. Yeah, the rock exists, but will always do no damage because it has negative scaling and no way to scale it up like the snowballs do. I was anticipating that I'd be able to use the snowballs for everything because it doesn't say that it only hits rock or ground enemies. So, yep. You know what? And that's where we'll end. We did more science. Snowballs. You can't throw snowballs at things in the air. You can only roll them on the ground. Everyone knows that about snowballs, I guess. But in any case, we unlocked a couple of things. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. YouTube video will be at about a half hour. Make sure to go check that out. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.